Today on Chtv, a spotlight on the cafeteria, swimming recap, and a COVID update from the Indianapolis Fire Department 1 year later. Good morning, Carmel. I'm Morgan Mace here with Chtv. We have a lot of exciting things planned for this show, but first, let's begin with the pledge and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. It's hard to believe 1 year ago this week, schools shut down due to a new virus, COVID-19. It affected all areas of our lives, especially first responders. CHTV's Zach Zimmerman put together a package featuring the Indianapolis Fire Department. Let's take a look.
With March of 2021 underway, it's hard to believe that just 1 year ago, COVID-19 was escalated to a pandemic level, beginning a massive shift in community lifestyle across the globe. I'm here standing inside of the Greason Training Center at the Indianapolis Fire Department headquarters in downtown Indianapolis today to learn more about how Indiana's largest fire department has continued to serve and protect our state's capital through this unprecedented pandemic as we reflect on this grim anniversary. I had the opportunity to speak with IFD Battalion Chief of Emergency Services, David Kelly, about how COVID has impacted his department, as well as how they've persevered over this past year. Let's check it out.
My name is David Kelly. I'm the Battalion Chief of EMS Operations for the Indianapolis Fire Department. I run the day-to-day EMS operations for the Division of EMS for the Indianapolis Fire Department. In the workplace, to adjust to the COVID-19 procedures was quite an adaptation. We had to bring sanitizers into places, we had to wear masks and use gloves a lot, and it was something that is not a usual thing like we know it today to be. It was something that we've never done before. Quarantine and the dilemma of the pandemic brought different views and different ideologies to the fire department. People became sick. We had to look at our minimum staffings, maximum staffings. We had to try to roll the dice and find out what we could and could not do, keeping our membership safe so that we're able to serve the public and still keep our staffing up was very, very dynamic. It was very difficult to do at first because nobody realistically knew what the pandemic was going to do to the workforce. We're always aware of our surroundings. Situational awareness is a big component of our job. But now with the pandemic, the social distancing before, the comradeship or being close to patients was secondhand. Now, if we don't have to be close to somebody, we're expected to stay away. Well, now we're starting to practice that more and more, that if we don't have to be close, we won't be close. If it takes one person to take care of a situation, then that's what it'll be. If it takes two, then we put two in. And then we also make sure that the proper PPE, the mask, gloves, gown, goggles, anything that is prudent for that patient, we will make sure our folks are protected. But now it's more of a self-awareness because of the pandemic that gives us a little bit a step up to make sure our people are prepared.
Thank you so much to Chief Kelly for providing some information for us today as we reflect back on how COVID has changed this year for especially first responders. As always, thanks and stay safe.
The City of Carmel is participating in a county-wide night of reflection to pay respects to those who have lost their lives due to the COVID-19 pandemic. If you would like to honor those lost, you can pick up a candle at the Activities Office or the Freshman Center office and place it in your window on Saturday, March 13th. The vigil will be aired on CHTV's YouTube that evening. so make sure to subscribe to our channel at Carmel TV to watch it live at 7 p.m. Now let's go over to Hallie Reeves with our entertainment update.
Good morning, Carmel High School. I'm Hallie Reeves here with your entertainment update. Our Carmel boys basketball team is going on to regionals after a win against Westfield High School. CHTV would like to wish them the best of luck this Saturday in Logansport. Now switching gears to get an inside look at how the CHS cafeteria staff has adapted this year, plus how some of your favorite foods are made. Let's take a look.
What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
What kind, like the box pizzas or like the...
Greek's pizza.
Like here at the cafeteria.
Oh, oh, no, like when they have like the slices of pizza.
I have a salad right now. I like the salads.
What's your favorite thing to eat here?
Quesadillas, that was my favorite. And what happened to them? They're gone.
Anything chicken.
Hi, my name is Elsa Bray, and today I am here with Hallie, the food service manager for the main cafeteria.
Hi, I'm Holly. This is the main cafeteria. Today we are making macaroni and cheese as one of our entrees. In the main cafeteria we have 4 different main serving lines where we do 4 different big entrees in addition to our sandwiches, salads, other things. So we have 2 people in this aisle. Every day we prepare trays of fruits and veggies. On a normal day we would do about 50 trays. Last year when we were at full capacity, now we're at about half of that amount. Hey, how old you are? Hello. Been here for 37 years. Let's just go with that, right? Yeah. Longest standing employee. This year we're not able to do our salad bar or our deli bar, so this year we are doing packaged salads. But as you can see, our salads are made fresh every day. Over in here is our grill. Grill is always one of our popular lines. If there's always some kind of a sandwich, a burger or a chicken sandwich, with some kind of a potato, a fry every day. Today we have roasted veggies that we're doing as well on this line. So here, Amani is making our cold sandwiches that she does every day, wraps today. Over here we are doing our Smart Mouth pizza, which once again on Tuesdays and Thursdays, those are assembled from scratch. Want to say hi? No. Hi. So we do have students across the street with our CLC and C3 learning programs that we do pack lunches on a daily basis to send over to those students who are not actually in the building. And then also our hummus entree and yogurt parfaits we do over here as well. For the most part, lunch is a happy time, we hope, for most of the kids, so it's kind of a fun job.
Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Thanks for that look from CHTV's Elsa Bray. That's all I have for your entertainment update. Let's send it back to Morgan at the host desk.
Thanks, Hallie. Now for today's daily announcements. The Photography Club will have a meeting today after school for Greyhound cohort in room H320 and is open for freshmen and sophomores. Benson Club will meet today, Thursday, after school in the main cafeteria. There will be a Model UN meeting today after school in room E224. The Black Student Alliance will meet today, Thursday, after school in room E212. Masks are required. Applications to be a math tutor during SSRT for the 2021-2022 school year are now available. You can pick one up from your math teacher or in the math office, room A302. Applications are due by March 26th. If you have outgrown winter clothes or are trying to shed off an old coat, the Key Club is collecting donations of coats, boots, gloves, hats, mittens, or any other winter clothing item for the Hamilton County Kids Coats, a local organization distributing clothes to those in need. Drop off donations to E232 during SSRT and get candy for your help. We're now going to take a short break. CHTV will be right back.
Meaningful inclusion to me is just having everyone involved, making sure everyone feels at home. There's no one left out. You're all together. It's just involving people in your life that, friends, people you wouldn't really think to becoming president, make sure everyone has feels at home. Being in Mr. Carmel means to me is being in a community-involved event that helps bring people together and helps shine a light on a positive experience.
Inclusion. 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 Inclusion!
Welcome back. We now want to wish a happy birthday to Gavin Adams, Andrew Buck, Natalia de Leon Rivera, Carly Field, Sarah Fresson, Ian Griffith, Zanib Indrez, Connor Lowe, Emma Montarca, Jackson Newland, Olivia Rohan, Cecilia Stumpy, Chauncey Vespa-Stahl, Brian Villanueva, Michael Villanueva, and Nolan Wright. Happy birthday, everyone. A few weeks ago, the boys swim and dive teams won their 7th state championship in a row. CHTV's Ryan Conley sat down with Griffin Hadley to get an inside look at how the team has made adjustments for the year. Then we'll check in with some of our in-studio announcements.
Hello, I'm Ryan Conley with CHTV, interviewing Griffin Hadley about the boys swimming state championship. All right, Griffin, how'd you say the season was?
You know, I think that's a good question, Ryan, because some of the circumstances this year were really tough. Coming into this year, not knowing how the season was going to go as a senior, it was definitely about dealing with adversity, and I think the season was awesome. I think it was really fun to be able to compete, to be able to practice with all the guys, and it was really amazing for us, especially as a senior class, to be able to lead this team throughout this difficult season where we didn't know if we were going to have dual meets, we didn't know if we were going to have fans, and it came down to we didn't even know how much practice time we would have, especially if someone got knocked out into quarantine. So overall, I was really happy with how the season went. Obviously, some of the traditions that we've had in the past that involve in-person events were taken away, but we tried our best as seniors to make sure the season felt as special as the rest as they have in the last 3 years.
And as a senior yourself, were you glad to go out on top as a state champ?
Yeah, of course. I feel like it's always a great accomplishment to be able to go out and do amazing things at the state championship level. We had a really, really special group of guys this year, and I'm really, really proud of my teammates for everything they accomplished this year because everybody had really high standards. They had really high goals. Even in the year that was bothered by this pandemic that we're all having to go through, it was really special to be able to experience that leadership role this year, especially in times of chaos. But I think the team did a really good job from top to bottom, whether they swam at the state championship meet or they were cheering from behind their screens at the webcast. I feel like the team as a whole had an amazing culture and an amazing bond. And I feel like that's the reason why we were able to accomplish a lot at the end of the championship season and bring home that championship trophy.
That was a great answer, Griffin. Leading off of that, what was the best part of your season?
So I really do think the best part of my season was getting to spend my senior season with my teammates and being able to practice every day, being able to compete in dual meets, and being able to have a championship season. Going into the season, we really didn't know how the state championship tournament was going to look. There's the sectional meet, there's the state meet, there's a lot of swimmers on deck, and we didn't even know if that was going to be a possibility at the beginning of the season. We were just hoping to have a season. So to be able to have that state championship tournament, to be able to go through it with some of my best friends who also happen to be my teammates was really, really special.
All right, thank you, Griffin. That's all I have.
Of course. Thanks, Ryan.
Hi everyone, we're from Champions Together.
Mr. Carmel at 7 p.m.
It's this Friday at 7 p.m. You can buy tickets for the show online using the GoFan app. Tickets are $5 and Mr. Carmel shirts are $10. You can show your support also by donating to the buckets at lunch.
Don't miss out on an exciting night of funny talents and appreciation for Carmel's Champions Together chapter in Special Olympics, Indiana.
Thank you.
Before we wrap up our show, let's look at this day in history. On March 11th, 2011, a 9.0 magnitude earthquake hit Japan. then triggering a tsunami, killing thousands of people and causing the second worst nuclear accident in history at Fukushima nuclear plant. Switching gears, don't forget about our Pet of the Year tournament. Voting has started in conjunction with March Madness. The second round matchups have been posted with all of our favorite furry friends on our Instagram at Carmel TV. The second round will end at the end of SSRT, so make sure to head over to our Instagram to vote. There are prizes including a $100, $50, and $20 gift card to Petland for winning pets. Plus, a donation will be made to the Hamilton County